I'd love to ask a question here about expectation setting, like giving your guys the ability to communicate with their significant other around what to expect.
Yeah.
And then does significant other meet you or meet someone that's training them so that they know what's going on?
Yeah, a lot of times, a lot of times on speakerphone. So they'll FaceTime to show that they're really doing what they say they're doing.
Yeah.
Or they'll hear, like, I'll put my wife on speakerphone. And they'll hear the way I'm communicating. Like I said, it hasn't nothing to do with roofing sales. We're personally developing people.
Yeah.
And showing them a way to be a sales leader at anything they do, whether it be door to door or long hours or storm damage or whatnot. Teach them to be a better person, a more disciplined person. But they'll hear my relationship over the speakerphone, intentionally too.
Yeah.
You know, I'm like, hey.
You're trying to prime. You're intentionally trying to show them what it looks like.
Yeah,
again,
I'm leading by example, right? From the beginning. And my wife, you know, and dude, I've lived on the road for years. And I was only home every other week for the last 2 years of my deal. And, you know, like I said, but the proof was in the pudding, the math in my situation, right? And it was worth it. And she believed in me.
Yeah.
But that was years before that, right?
Okay, so this brings up another question for me. What happens if you have a significant other? Let's say you are in a build year and you have just jacked up everything. It's your fault. Yep. You did it. Sobriety, incarcerate, you did it. But you don't have the support at home to pursue in a build year like you're talking about. What do you recommend?
You want me to be honest?
Yes, I want you to be honest.
You need to leave that relationship if she can't forgive you. It's never going to work. Or just go get some minimal job, but I'm going to be honest with you. They're going to complain if you're broke, and they're going to complain if you got money. So I'd rather you complain about me being gone and you swipe that American Express all day long and driving that Mercedes. I'd rather hear you yell at me like that than I'm having to ask you for your half of the mortgage. So if you can't believe in me now, you're not going to believe in me 20 years down the road.
And so, you know, it's really no knock on any partner that doesn't believe that, because maybe they have a stack of evidence to believe that you're not that guy that you say that you want to be. But for a man in that position that's in a build, you would say, or a woman, right. You would say, hey, do what you have to for you.
Yeah, because like, hey, we're not going to make it. We're down in Atlanta, Georgia right now. And if you've been down here for a while, the homeless people are getting younger and younger and younger.
Yeah, they're not 65 anymore.
No, bro.
They're 20s, 30s. They're young.
Yeah, dude, standing right there in that corner, homeless to death. And you don't think, like I said, if you done let life get away from you and you're getting 33, 34, 35, and there's not some stability and growth inside the organization, and you're check to check, and you hit your 40s and you're check to check and you're still renting, there's a real good chance that one bad month will have you on that corner. Yeah. So just say, hey, man, I really need you to stand behind me. And maybe put a timeline together. Stand behind me 90 days until I get my first check. You know, stand behind me until I get 2 or 3. And if not, we'll sit down collectively and say, hey, I need to go to Amazon and get that job in the warehouse.
Essentially, give me a runway to prove to you I am the man or woman that I say that I am.
Yep.
And if I can't live up to that, with my actions, with doing this,
a realistic timeline,
then we'll have a conversation.
And I'll keep you in the loop as we go.
Yeah, it's not like, hey, thanks so much for the support. I'm gonna just
no. There's and share your wins, right? And share your wins and show the work that you're doing. I mean, because you're gonna watch the videos of roofing sales when you go home. Be on your iPad, actually reading the scope and being excited about something. Sell them on it just like you need to sell the homeowner to pay their $5,000 deductible they didn't know they had when you called the roof in. You got to sell them too and prove it and go out there and really don't just go through the motions. Probably a lot of jobs and why you're having that conversation is because you went somewhere 9 to 5 and you just went through the motions and you never grew there. Or you might have got fired, but you never grew inside the organization. And now there's some reason that you went in here while you're back in front of us, right? And you got the significant other home. Maybe you don't got to be about 40 years old and nothing's worked out for you. So, I mean, I don't know. And you've been with the significant other 10 years and maybe you just keep striking out, but man, you're going to have to sell them.
Yeah.
And be good at sales.
Yeah, at some point.
At some time.
Well, I love this. I think that's all great advice.